Okay, I want to talk about something that women are not supposed to say out loud. That even when life looks amazing, even when you're making huge progress, even when things are better than they are, something still feels like it is missing. And most women will not say that because they feel like they're supposed to be grateful. Like wanting more is ungrateful or something. Like needing something of their own is somehow selfish. Let me tell you, it is not selfish. It is one of the most human things there is. You have done so much work to get here. You have started showing up for yourself. Your wellness is a priority now, not an afterthought. You are building something, even if it is still early, even if you cannot fully see maybe the shape of everything, how it's all going to turn out quite yet. And that's okay. And in most days, that feels really, really good. But there are also days where you hit a ceiling, where you realize that what got you here is not quite enough to get you to the next place. Maybe you want more freedom, not just more money, but like real freedom, the kind you control, you can control your time, your energy, your choices. You want income that actually reflects the woman you are becoming, not the woman you used to be. And maybe you want community, a real community, women who are building too, women who get it without you having to explain it. And underneath it all of that is this quiet knowing I am meant for more than this, and I think I am finally ready to go get it. You know, I want to talk about why women specifically, especially women who have spent years in service to everyone else, need something that is entirely their own. Not just a hobby, which those are great too, but and not just self-care, which obviously we need self-care, but something that maybe generates an income, something that has your name on it, something that exists because you build it. And here is what I have come to understand after watching so many women in this season of life, women who feel most fully themselves, the ones who have genuinely rebuilt their identity and not just patched it back together, almost always have one thing in common. They created something of their own, not because money fixes everything, because it does not. I mean, it's nice, don't get me wrong, but because there's something that happens to a woman when she builds something. We are nurturers, we are creators, right? We create life. So when, that woman, she wakes up every day and works towards something that is hers, that spark, that, that's something that cannot happen any other way, only if she builds it. It's a special kind of confidence that's created. It's a specific kind of freedom. It's a specific kind of coming home to yourself, if you will. And that will, like wellness or self-care or anything like that, cannot really give you. And a relationships alone cannot give you. It comes from building something, creating something. And I think the women that are watching this video, the women who have done that inner work, who have started showing up for themselves, are the exact women who are ready for that. And so now I want to be really honest with you about something. When I first started thinking about building income from home on my own terms, I was, well, one, I was like, wow, can this really happen? Can I really do this? But then when I saw that women like me were doing it, and I'm like, okay, if they can do it, then I can do it. And I could do it on my own terms. And I had seen enough hustle culture to know I did not want any part of that version. I have lived that version, and man, is it exciting and energetic, and it is fun. However, you quickly burn out, and I didn't want that this time when I'm rebuilding. I did not want to become the pitch person. I did not want to chase people. I did not want to be in my friends' DMs to buy my products or anything like that. I did not want that. I did not want to pretend, my life is perfect because it's not by any means, or pressure anyone into anything. What I wanted was something fully aligned, something I could build through real relationships with, something where, the income just followed the trust, not the other way around. And I found that, and I found that through wellness, through community, through showing up as exactly who I am and letting women who resonate with that choose to go deeper too with me. And I'm not going to tell you it is passive or that results are typical or guaranteed because that would not be honest. Results are up to individual person, willing to do the work. And what I will tell you is that for me personally, and for the women that I have watched build alongside me, it has been the most aligned way I have found to create income that fits the life I actually want. And that is what I want for you too. You know, um, when I started showing up for myself, what was, still absent was, or I should say, missing for the reinvention was community. I miss that, and I had that with my last company I had partnered with. I really missed feeling of community and being around like-minded people. And I always knew the power of the industry that I was in, like how amazing it was to when one focuses on building and learning, how to market, learning sales, learning, really truly who you are and, your identity and who and how and what you want to do, your passions. That's whenever I realized that, I could actually do this. I could create the income on my own terms. And what really drew me to this wellness and community model specifically was that I was in this season of reinvention and, going through this midlife age where not only was the identity an issue for me, my health and well-being was too. And so when I decided to marry the two, that's when I was like, this is it. This is the right thing. And that's why I felt it was really different. I'm just fully aligned now. And it gave me that identity piece back, the confidence, the sense of having something with my name on it. And that's how everything kind of like clicked for me and I was able to start building. And this is the kind of the woman this works for. And it's not for everyone. It's for the woman who is already doing the inner work, who want alignment over hustle, who are ready to build something real. And if that sounds like you, I want to talk to you. So, if this has resonated with you, if you are in that place where you know you are ready for something more, I want to hear from you. Not because I want to sell you something, because I genuinely believe that the women who are watching this video, the women who have done the work, who are already building, who want alignment over hustle, are exactly the women I want in my world. And I want you to find me on Instagram, Laura Caroffino or Mamas Who Lead, and message me the word reinvent. Tell me what you are building and what freedom actually looks like for you. And let's have a real conversation. There's no pressure, no pitch. I just two women talking about what is possible. You have already done the hardest part. You've started. And now let's talk about what comes next. I'll see you in the next video.